Thank you for being here and welcome. And now we are going to transition over to the TRADOC G2, Mr. Ian Sullivan, for his opening remarks. Sir?
All right, thanks, Matt. And again, thanks everybody for tuning in, really from the four corners of the world today. This is pretty exciting. And also thanks to John for being here. Many of you won't know this. Today is his anniversary, so we were lucky to get him for a few minutes, and now we're trying to get him out of here so he stays on the good side of his better half. But what we're doing here today, I think, is really exciting, and I think it gets at everything that we try to do in the TRADOC G2. I tell our team our mission is to know our adversaries and to make sure the Army does too. And when I say the Army, that's actually expanded, because that's not just the Army. That also is our joint force partners, our partners in the United States intelligence community, and then most importantly, our allies and partners around the globe. The relationship that we have with our allies and partners is priceless. And I think it's the great advantage that we all have in the Indo-Pacific, particularly as we look at the adversaries that we all think about. We see the giant poster on the board referencing the Chinese People's Liberation Army, North Korea, also in the region, and even Russia, right? Certainly a large portion of the Russian military in the region. So the fact that we can do this today, I think, is just critically important. The way we think about doing intelligence, and that includes the open source work that we do at the unclassified level that we make publicly available, I think relies on the relationships that we have with our allies and partners in many unique ways, which is why I'm so thrilled to have this opportunity to hear from you all today. Certainly, we look at intelligence information. Certainly, we look at open source information. But at the end of the day, we try to do more. And that's really what Army Mad Scientist is about, in terms of going out and getting sort of the best and the brightest from our nation, and then from our allied and partner nations, to come together and to talk about critical issues. But then not just to talk, right? To get critical insights that we then use to make our analysis better. And I think this is critically important in the Indo-Pacific, because at the end of the day, many of our key partners, many of you out there today, see the world in a much more real kind of way, because it's literally your front door. Certainly, the United States is an Indo-Pacific nation. We certainly have a significant border with the Pacific Ocean. We like to say, or at least General Flynn, the former USARPAC commander, used to say the American day starts in Guam, and that's certainly true. But for those of you who are deep in the Indo-Pacific, it's very useful to get your points of view on what you're seeing in the region, what you're thinking about the region, and what you're thinking about nations like the People's Republic of China and what they're trying to accomplish in the region. So again, we're very grateful for this today. I think we have a great lineup. We have speakers set from New Zealand and Australia, Japan, South Korea, and Singapore. Our very own Peter Wood, who is a China expert, is going to give a scene setter after I'm done. And frankly, you'd probably rather hear from him than from me. But again, I just wanted to say thank you. Thanks to everybody out there for doing this today. Thanks to the speakers for agreeing to share their insights. Thanks to all the flows here at TRADOC, who are just great partners to us. And with that, I will shut up, turn it over to Matt, and then hear from Peter. Thank you.